Welcome back, guys, and it has been a while, but I thought I would give an update on the whole channel situation because it has been 3 months, and well, a lot has happened eventually after these 3 months. So basically, don't want to get too far into it, but if you remember 3 months ago, duels just got cancelled in the middle of a block, out of nowhere, with no warning or prior meaning, and they clearly was not meant to be dropped. Then they clearly had plans to carry it on a bit further, but someone higher up clearly went, nope, close it now, because, well, there's a lot of evidence points that way. And I made a video about 2 minutes after that announcement, basically calling out Wizards of the Coast, calling them incompetent, saying they're embarrassing to all the digital players, showing a total disrespect, etc., etc. I was not best pleased. Emotions were high, you could say. And I finished that video off by saying I probably would be closing down the channel. And then I got a shit ton of comments on that video, I think over 300 by the end of it. And I replied to most of them anyway. And the kind of recurring theme was don't quit the channel, wait it out, patience is a virtue, see what Wizards of the Coast will do, maybe we'll actually get some compensation for it as duels players, because they kind of hinted towards that. And I thought, you know what, that's a good idea, so I reverted my stance to I will wait over the summer until they announce Magic Arena, as it was hereby called, and see what their plans were for that. And well, that announcement has just happened after about 6 announcements of announcements for the announcement stream of Magic Arena. We got there, and well, it's 3 months have passed, the dust has settled. What is my opinion? I still think you would be a fool to spend a shit ton of money on a digital Magic the Gathering product. I still think Wizards of the Coast embarrassed themselves severely with their treatment of duels, and we did not receive sufficient compensation for me to change that stance. So all is not lost, however, because as you can see by this Covert Go Blue post highlighting what we got from the announcement stream about Magic Arena, which, if I have not mentioned it, is the new game that Wizards of the Coast are trying to plug in a minute. This is free to play, so I don't even have to give them money. But anyway, basically to sum it up there, I still think Wizards of the Coast are sketchy digitally, and I think you'd be a fool to blindly pour money into a new product. However, the announcement stream did happen. I did eventually watch it, and if I could sum it up with one word, it would be promising. If I could sum it up with multiple words, Covert has done it here, so read. But yeah, so it looked promising. It looked decent, and I don't know when we get access to it, but I have missed Magic. It has been a long time. It's been a long time since I played a game of Magic or even took it seriously. I tried to dip my toes into some other games such as Gwent. It was good. It was better than I expected, but the problem is that all these games are much more polished digitally than Magic digital products have ever been, because they're not polished. But the problem is the gameplay just doesn't even come close to Magic. I kind of got bored of Gwent because I felt like a lot of the games were playing out the same way, and the matchmaking didn't agree with me either. So I kind of got bored of Gwent, but it was better than I thought it was. that's my brief summary of Gwent. And I have missed Magic, so my plans are, whenever we get access to Magic Arena, I will be tentatively covering it if it's not a total shit show. If it is a total shit show, like like the track record, the history suggests, well, I will let you know, and then I will implode the channel, fly it into the sun, etc., etc. So that's the plans for Magic Arena, and I will now talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing in the meantime. Well, there is a loose end. Magic Duels, my love child. Well, I kind of didn't send it off on a good note because, well, I was pissed off and I didn't want to play Magic at all. But there was one loose end. I did not reach rank 40, and for those of you who don't know, I am rank 40 in every season in duels. Every season. And it just doesn't feel right. So to get the rust off my Magic and to kind of get me more, hone my reflexes, I plan to start making some videos again of me just getting to rank 40 on duels. And then we will end it there, just to branch the gap between now and Arena. And now I'll talk a little bit about Arena because I'm sure everyone's got a lot of questions. But I mean, like I said, just read Covert's post here. It very much sums it up perfectly from what we know so far. But just some of the things I want to highlight here is priority beta access for duels players who linked their account. So in theory, I should get it earlier because I have linked my account. It's going to be a closed beta, so if you have not signed up for it, you should sign up for it. And that's what you've got to say. Free to play. In theory, in the stream, they talk the talk. I mean, look at all the things they're promising here on Covert's post. They certainly talk the talk, but then again, they talk the talk for duels. They talk the talk for Magic Online. Can they walk the walk is the big question. And I like the look of it. I thought it had promise. But it's just a question of whether they deliver. But you can look at some of the stuff they're talking about here. Wizards of the Coast hosted tournament. You know, all formats, draft, sealed, and standard. That's going to be insane. If that all comes true, no rarity restrictions. I really like the idea. It's whether they execute it well. So that's really. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about Arena because we still don't know much. No one's played the game apart from 1 hour of footage we got. But yeah. So my plans to sum it up in summary. Sum it up in summary. We'll be covering Arena whenever I get access to it. I will be playing duels to get to rank 40 in the meantime. And yeah, let's hope Arena's good. Also, don't spend money on Wizards of the Coast products.